Section 1. A New Dawn. Understanding the shifting world. The world we know is changing. You can feel it in the air. You can see it on the news. Big shifts are happening everywhere you look. They are happening in how we work. They are happening in how we use our money. They are happening with technology. They are happening with the people in power. Section 2. The first step. Your 10-minute readiness checklist. Before we dive deep, let's look at the big picture. Here is the checklist that will be your guide. It is simple. It is easy to remember. These are the pillars that will support you. Think of this as your personal action plan for a stronger future. Each one of these points is a step you can take. Each one gives you more control over your own life. We will explore each one in more detail. But for now, just read them. Let them sink in. This is your path forward. Here is your simple checklist for readiness. 1. Learn the basic facts about our world. 2. Build your personal and practical skills. 3. Save and diversify the money you have. 4. Strengthen your relationships with people. 5. Stay healthy in your body and mind. 6. Secure your important documents and data. 7. Build a simple emergency kit for your home. 8. Stay calm and always think for the long term. For each item on this list, I will explain what you need to do. I will tell you why it is so important for your stability, and I will give you one simple, real-world example to get you started. This is not about doing everything all at once. It is about taking one small, manageable step, then another, and then another. It is the steady, consistent effort that builds true and lasting strength. This is how you take back your power. This journey of preparation is not about fear. It is the exact opposite. It is about empowerment. It is about knowing that no matter what changes come, you have done the work. You have built a life that is resilient. You have the skills, the resources, and the community to not just survive, but to thrive. This checklist is your starting point. It is the first 10 minutes you will spend building a better, more secure tomorrow for yourself and for the people you love. Let's begin. Section 3. Knowledge is power. Learning basic facts. The first step on our journey is to learn. You must know the big trends that are shaping our world. This does not mean you need to become a political expert overnight. It means you should aim to read just one short news article each day. Or maybe you can watch one clear, simple explanation video each week. The key is to choose sources that you trust. Find journalists or creators who explain things clearly without creating panic or fear. This is about being informed, not overwhelmed. Once you have learned something new, talk about it. Find a friend, a family member, or a neighbor to discuss what you have read. Talking about new ideas helps you understand them better. It helps you see different points of view. The goal of learning is not just to collect facts in your head. The goal is to reduce your own fear and confusion. When you understand the basic direction things are moving in, you feel more in control. Knowledge shines a light on the path ahead, making it less scary to walk. Why does this help you so much? When you know more, you feel less confused by all the noise. There is so much information out there, and a lot of it is designed to make you feel anxious. By choosing your sources wisely, you can learn to spot the real risks from the imagined ones. More importantly, you begin to see the new opportunities that change always brings. Every great shift in history has created new chances for people who were paying attention. Learning helps you be one of those people. Here is a simple example. Imagine you read an article about how many new jobs are being created in green energy or in caring for the elderly. This is a big trend happening right now. If you are aware of this trend, you can start to think about it. You might decide to learn a new skill that is needed in one of those fields. But if you never read the news, if you keep your head down, you might miss that opportunity completely. Being informed is the first step to being prepared to act. Section 4. The skill of self-reliance building. Your abilities, your skills are your personal treasure. They are things that no one can ever take away from you. In a world where jobs and industries can change quickly, your abilities are your true security. You should focus on learning useful skills that many people will always need. You do not have to become an expert overnight. Start with simple, practical things first. This is about building a toolbox of capabilities that make you valuable and self-reliant no matter what is happening in the wider economy. What kind of skills should you focus on? Think about the basics that empower you. For example, learn some fundamental computer skills, how to use common software, how to communicate online effectively. Practice your ability to write clearly, speak clearly. These are skills that are valuable in almost any job. Learn how to manage your money in a simple way, like making a budget. You could also learn a trade skill, something you can do with your hands, basic plumbing, cooking, delicious meals, simple electrical repairs. Why do these skills help you? Skills make you more useful to an employer and to yourself. When you have real, practical abilities, you are more attractive to companies that are hiring. But it goes deeper than that. Skills also give you the power to create your own income. They are the foundation for starting a small business, offering a service in your community. This gives you more options. If your main job disappears, your skills give you a safety net and a path forward. Let's look at a clear example of this. If you take a simple online course and learn basic computer coding, you open the door to remote work from home. This gives you incredible flexibility. Or, if you have always loved to cook, you can perfect a few recipes. Money can be a source of great stress, or it can be a tool for freedom. Your goal is to make it a tool. The first step is to save. Try to save a small amount of money from every paycheck every single month. It does not matter how small the amount is. Even a few dollars here and there will begin to add up over time. Your first big goal should be to save enough money to cover at least 3 months of your basic living expenses. This is your emergency fund. If you can save more, that is even better. Next, you need to think about diversifying your money. This is a fancy word for a very simple idea. Do not put all of your eggs in one basket. You should not keep all of your money in one single place or in one single form. Bank cash future. It is wise to use a standard bank account for your main savings. But it is also wise to keep a small amount of physical cash in a safe and secure place at home. As you learn more, you can explore safe, long-term investments. The key is to avoid risky get-rich-quick schemes and to study before you invest. Why is this so important? Having a savings fund is your shield against stress. Life is unpredictable. An unexpected car repair, a medical bill can happen to anyone. When you have savings, you can handle these problems without going into debt or panicking. It allows you to act from a place of stability when change happens. Diversifying your money protects you from a big loss. If something happens to the banking system, your cash is safe. If one investment goes down, your others can provide balance. Here is a practical example. Start by setting a small, achievable goal. Maybe you decide to save just $20 each week. You can put $10 into your savings account at the bank. You can put the other $10 bill into a secure box at home. That is it. You have started saving and diversifying. In times of great change, we can be tempted to pull away and isolate ourselves. I am telling you to do the opposite. You must lean in, reach out and strengthen your relationships. Talk more with your family. Connect with your friends. Get to know your neighbors on a deeper level. The simple act of conversation is powerful. Find ways to help each other. Share your ideas. Share your time. Share your skills. You must remember this fundamental truth. A strong, connected group of people is always safer and more resilient than one person standing all alone. These connections are your true wealth. People help each other in difficult times. It is the most natural human instinct. A connected community can share resources like food or tools. A group can share skills. One person's weakness is another person's strength. Most importantly, strong relationships build trust. Trust is the glue that holds a community together when things get tough. These connections are also your source of hope and new opportunities. A friend might hear about a job opening. A neighbor might have a great idea for a community project. Why does building community help you prepare? Because no one can be an expert in everything. You might be great at gardening, but your neighbor might be a great mechanic. By knowing each other and trusting each other, you can trade your skills. This makes everyone in the group stronger. A strong community also provides emotional support. Knowing you are not alone, that people have your back, is incredibly powerful for your mental health. It keeps you calm and optimistic, which helps you make better decisions for yourself and your family. Let's make this real with a simple example. This week, start a small group chat on your phone with a few of your closest neighbors. It can be simple. The purpose can be to just stay in touch. You could use it to say, "I'm going to the hardware store. Does anyone need anything?" Or you could offer to share a tool. "I have a ladder if anyone needs to borrow it." From there, you could even make a simple plan together for small emergencies like a power outage. This one small action builds a web of support around you. Try it. Above all else, your greatest asset is your own health, your body. Your mind are the vessels that carry you through this life. You must take care of them. If you are not healthy, nothing else matters. You cannot work, you cannot think clearly, and you cannot help the people you love. Taking care of your health does not have to be complicated or expensive. It comes down to simple, consistent daily choices. It is about honoring the body you have been given. Start with the food you eat. Try to eat simple, healthy foods as much as possible. Fruits, vegetables, beans, whole grains. Drink plenty of water instead of sugary sodas. Next, you must move your body every single day. This does not mean you have to run a marathon. A simple walk for 20 minutes can make a world of difference. Find an activity you enjoy. Finally, you must prioritize your sleep. Your body and brain heal and recharge while you sleep. And of course, see a doctor for checkups when you need to. Why is staying healthy such a critical part of being prepared? Because if you are healthy and strong, you have the energy to work. You have the clarity to think. You have the stamina to help others. Being proactive about your health is also much less expensive than dealing with a medical emergency. A healthy lifestyle is the best form of insurance you can have. It protects your ability to function in the world and reduces the chances of a health crisis that can drain your savings and cause immense stress. Here is a very simple example you can start today. Commit to one small change, just one. For instance, you could decide to take a 20-minute walk every single morning after you wake up. Or you could decide to replace one soda a day with a large glass of water. Or you could make a rule for yourself that you will eat at least one piece of fruit with your breakfast. These are not drastic changes. They are small, sustainable habits that, over time, will build a foundation of good health and vitality for your future. Start small and stick with it. In our modern world, your life is recorded in two ways, on paper and online. You need to protect both. Start with your physical documents. These are your most important papers: birth certificate, passport, social security card, property deeds, other vital records. Make copies of all of them. Keep one set in a safe, fireproof box at home. Keep a second set at a trusted friend or family home, or in a safe deposit box. Now think about your digital life. Online accounts are valuable. Email, bank accounts, social media. Protect them from being stolen. Use a password manager. It creates very strong, unique passwords. It securely remembers them. Turn on two-factor authentication when offered. It adds a second layer of security. Why does this help? Losing important documents can stop your life. Imagine trying to get a job without ID, or access your bank without ID. Digital account theft can cause financial loss and huge headaches. Make copies and use strong passwords. You're building a fortress around your identity and assets. You're protecting against chaos and disruption. Concrete example for this week. Take out your phone and your primary ID, like your driver's license. Take a clear photo or scan of the front and the back. Upload that file to secure cloud storage, Google Drive or Dropbox. Now you have a digital backup. Then go to your main email. Open security settings and turn on two-factor authentication. 2 small actions under 10 minutes, much more secure now. Do it now, seriously. The final and perhaps most important step is to manage your own mind. Big changes in the world can easily cause feelings of fear, anxiety, and even anger. These strong emotions are normal, but they are not helpful for making good decisions. They cloud your judgment. You must practice the art of staying calm. When you feel overwhelmed, Take a few slow, deep breaths. This simple action sends a signal to your brain to relax. Make a plan, using the steps in this essay, and then follow it slowly and steadily. Think in small, manageable steps. Small, consistent steps always win the race. This is about thinking for the long term. Panic is a short-term reaction. It leads people to make foolish decisions, like selling all their assets in a panic when the market drops, or making a big, life-altering choice based on a single scary news story. Calm people see the bigger picture. They see the opportunities that panicked people miss. Long-term thinking allows you to build steady, sustainable success. It is the difference between building a house on a foundation of solid rock versus building it on shifting sand. You cannot control the global economy. You cannot control what world leaders will do. But you can absolutely control your own habits and your own reactions. You can choose to learn. You can choose to save. You can choose to build community. You can choose to stay healthy. These choices are where your true power lies. They give you a sense of agency and control, even when the world outside feels chaotic. They keep you grounded and ready for whatever comes your way. So, I am calling you to action today. Do not let this information just sit in your mind. Take one small step. Just one. Right after you finish reading this, you can learn one new fact. You can put $1 into a savings jar. You can send a text message to a friend you have not spoken to in a while. You can check the batteries in your flashlight. Any one of these small actions is a victory. They add up faster than you can imagine, building a future where you are not just ready, but you are strong. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this message resonated with you, please like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Your support helps us spread this message of empowerment on the Greatness 19 channel on YouTube. And don't forget to click the description box below for helpful products and services we recommend. Like, subscribe, share, and support the Greatness 19 channel on YouTube, and click the description box below for products and services. Stay strong. Stay ready.